p.m. beats 1, Charlie Sharp in the morning, and joining me live on the telephone this morning, it is the Dan Navarro. Good morning, Dan. How's it going today?
Good morning, buddy. I'm doing great. I'm finally almost home.
Yeah. We talked to you before you went out on your tour, the Nomad Dan tour. How did that go for you? I mean, you were all over the place. Every day I woke up and you were in a new city everywhere on Facebook.
And a lot of crisscrossing, a lot of zigzagging. I left LA on April 21st. I'm basically in Palm Springs right now. I'm going to be going home in a few hours, and it's going to wind up being pretty close to 14,000 miles.
Wow.
I think I'm at about 13.5 right now. And it's just, I can't even imagine it. I had at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of 10-hour drives. A lot of moving around, and because shows got added after I left town, I ended up doing like Boston to Kansas City to Dallas to Chicago to Atlanta, a lot of zigzagging, but it's been great. The response has been overwhelming. People are ready to go back out. So it was kind of like, woohoo, let's go. You know, hey, he's not very good, but it's out. It's a show. Let's go.
Oh, no. Now, you'd had 0 flat tires, so that's good, right?
No flat tires, no issues.
Oh, there you go.
The
wow.
van had only 6,000 miles on it when I bought it 4 months ago. And
nice.
So it performed admirably. I got it up to about 20,500. I'm having a blast. I'm going home for 2 months, and I'm going back out again mid-August for 3 months. So
wow.
This is just leg one of the Nomad Dan tour. And when I go home, because I'm going to be home for a stretch, I'm going to use the time wisely. I'm starting a new record on July 17th.
Oh, nice.
With any luck, we'll be finished by the time I go. Using my old producer, Jim Scott, who's a 6-time Grammy winner and, engineered Tom Petty's Wildflowers. But the good news is I made my first 3 albums with him.
Wow.
So I'm going home. I'm
nice.
going back to my original producer, and we're both pretty excited about it.
Nice. So, of course, wrapping up your tour, what a way to wrap up a big, huge concert tonight, rocking out ALS.
That's right. You know, I've been involved with the ALS Association for now, about 16, 17 years. I got involved when Eric Lowen, my former partner, my late partner, got diagnosed with ALS, and it became my major cause celeb. So I've donated a lot of time and energy to them. The Dan Fam, which is sort of the fan club that erupted in pandemic, has donated about $15,000 in the last 12 months to the ALS Association Golden West chapter. So this is a piece they're putting together. I shot them a video of a rewrite of my big hit song, "We Belong," that Pat Benatar recorded.
Sure.
A nurse from Boston, from the Boston area, at McLean Hospital in Belmont, Massachusetts, co-wrote a new lyric, and I knew it was coming. I just sneezed on the air.
No problem.
We co-wrote a new lyric with lyrics dedicated to healthcare workers on the front line in the fight in the pandemic, called "We Belong to Hope," and so that's what's going to be presented. And I actually didn't think I was going to make it to watch it, because I was going to be traveling, but I'm going to be home in time to be on there kind of chatting with everybody that's watching it. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, we should say you're in a big company here. Rick Springfield, Trevor Jackson. I mean, this thing is huge. The Atomic Punks. I mean, Dan Navarro.
Yep,
everybody's in there,
cool.
Dan. I mean, that's super cool, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. And I kind of wish it was in person, because, I mean, I was a Rick Springfield fan from the very beginning, Jesse's Girl. But we've also got several friends in common, and kind of like to sit there and go, Jennifer Lynn Simpson is my buddy, and she's opened for him a bunch. His former manager, Joe Gottlieb, was somebody I knew back in the day, and I recorded in the studio that Rick used to record in. So lots of cross paths over the years. He's about a year older and about a light year better looking than I am, but and I'd love to meet him. But yeah, it's a wonderful array of artists that are, throwing in, and pandemic is changed. We don't know if it's over, but people are certainly congregating. But that doesn't mean virtual has lost its effectiveness or its value, and the ability to pull this together for people to watch in their own homes is pretty cool.
Absolutely. All right. So tell us the one thing that you missed being out on the road. You know me. I like to ask the crazy questions.
At the exactly. Cinco de Mayo tacos at the corner of Sepulveda and Washington in West LA is my go-to Mexican place.
Yum.
I missed that big time. But because I was locked in, I missed the Dodgers. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to be going to a Dodger game on Tuesday with my son who's flying in from Brooklyn. Looks like I might be singing the national anthem there in the next 2 weeks. And I'm actually going with our mutual friend, Lawrence, on Monday. So
cool.
I'm hitting 3 Dodger games in the next 2 weeks. And that's I missed that a lot. I did manage, I sang the national anthem for the Chicago Cubs on June 13th. I went to an Atlanta Braves St. Louis game on June 17th. I caught 2 games in Washington, D.C. on May 1st and May 10th. So it's like, I got my baseball.
Get a little baseball in there. Yeah.
One of the beauties of being on the road is I get to go to major league parks. I actually spent one night in Dallas as the house guest of a broadcaster named Eric Nadel, who's been the radio voice of the Texas Rangers for 40 years. He's a good friend.
Yeah.
And he's in the Hall of Fame, and got to sit there and talk baseball with a pro. So, it's a baseball world. I just live in it.
All right, that is Dan Navarro. Rocking Out ALS is tonight, starting at 6 o'clock Pacific. And you can get on, I'm on their website, actually, the Golden West chapter here of the ALS Association has all the information. Also, there's a silent auction, and I was looking cool stuff you can bid on as well. Is there a date with Dan Navarro on there? I didn't see that.
There is not. There's no LA area show scheduled. My next shows are I go to Michigan, Illinois, Denver, Minneapolis, San Francisco, and then back out to Alabama for a festival, and then Nashville and Atlanta and South Carolina. That's all coming August to October. But nothing scheduled in LA yet, but we're working on that. My main venue is just not open yet. So, but, I've heard that Southern California's opened up since I was out.
Oh, yeah.
I actually crossed in from Arizona to SoCal yesterday, staying with my sister right now in Palm Springs, and then going to head in. So we'll see what it's like. But we'll get something scheduled. We'll keep you posted, Charlie. You're my brother now. You can't get rid of me, so I'll keep you in the loop.
All right. That is Dan Navarro. Thank you so much, Dan. And again, ALS, Rocking Out ALS is tonight starting at 6 o'clock Pacific. And get on there, make a donation. Of course, these are the ice bucket guys. And, helping out another fellow person just makes you feel so great when you do it. So thank you so much, Dan.
Let me. I know you're winding up, but let me just add a little something.
Yeah, add something.
ALS is one of those diseases that people don't understand. It's pretty rare, and it's pretty much always fatal. What you donate to the ALS Association improves the lives of people with equipment loans and therapies and things that, I got to tell you, I've been involved with the Golden West chapter for more than 15 years, and they add quality to people's lives. It's important to do the research and to find a cure, but that's been evasive and elusive for a long time. Donating to the supporting this, first of all, you'll get to see some great music, but supporting this tonight helps people individually. There's a real landing place for your donation in terms of it's assisting people's lives. So thanks for letting me get that plug in. It's an important thing, and I've donated tons of time and energy to it.
Absolutely, Dan Navarro. Thank you so much. And Dan, shout out your socials, because I'm following you on Facebook. I'm following you on Insta. Man, you're everywhere. Every morning I wake up and something's happening. I'm living through you, Dan. I'm living through you. It's
been pretty fun. It's at Dan Navarro Music on Instagram, at Dan Navarro on Twitter, Dan Navarro Music on Facebook. I've got my own website. It's www.sendmeallyourmoney.com. That's www.sendmeallyourmoney.com. I'm joking around. DanNavarro.com. And I'm pretty easy to find. And if you write to me, I'll write you back.
All right. That is Dan Navarro. Thank you so much, Dan. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate everything.